My name is Heidi, and I have a 15-month-old son, Henry. I wasn't sure that I was going to breastfeed him when he first came. There was no pressure to do so, but when I tried, I got lucky that things worked well at the beginning. Early on, I had a couple of bouts of mastitis, unfortunately, that set me back a little bit. And so I was a little unsure of where my breastfeeding journey would go after that. The mothering community that I am a part of introduced me to Infant Thrive Breast, and I was able to use that tool to build my confidence in my feeding. It was with the device and the lactation consultants that I was able to work with. Both their education and the data that I was seeing on the device was showing me that he was getting enough food, that he was getting enough on both sides, that sometimes I might have favored one side and sometimes another side might be more beneficial, and that might alternate from feed to feed or from day to day, and that was okay. And so some of the assumptions that I was making were affirmed, but some of the assumptions that I was making were interrupted by the data. I felt confident about my breastfeeding journey beyond that, and I continued using the device periodically to ensure that that was still the case. But at each of those inflection points, using the device and the data from the team helped me ensure and prolong my breastfeeding journey up until 13 months. I would recommend the Infant Thrive to mothers in any part of their journey, whether they're beginning the feeding journey altogether, whether they're considering breastfeeding for the first time, whether they are debating whether to continue breastfeeding, or even if they're considering weaning. It was helpful to me at all of those stages, and I hope it would be helpful to future mothers, and I hope to use it myself in the future as well.